I hate to be married when spouses that started in love, that were committed to each other, that took their vows in the presence of so many people as a witness to the great thing that they've just started in their lives, called marriage, begin to break apart and fall apart as quickly as the businesses were falling apart during the pandemic. I hate to be married when researchers tell me that first marriages, 41% of them end in divorce, second marriages, 60% of them end in divorce, and third marriages, 73% of them end in divorce. I hate to be married when I see abusive marriages, narcissistic marriages, marriages filled with domestic violences against their spouses are given more coverage in the media, in the social media, than good marriages. I hate to be married when I see people that you thought would have been in love for a very long time in their relationship begin to hate and begin to fight each other in courts. I hate to be married when marriages that were supposed to be moving forward in purpose, in unity, in oneness, begin to be a place of World War III. I hate to be married. I hate to be married when so-called God's lovers, people that believe that this deity called God, when in their marriages they are winning the divorce league table around the world. I hate to be married when I hear that married people, most of them are stuck, bored, and totally disconnected from the one that they once had connection with. I hate to be married when I hear that sexless marriage is becoming the norm. What's the point of having sex? We can live without sex. I hate to be married when most people's actions, behaviors, and disposition towards their spouse is purely based on their unhealed traumatic past. I hate to be married when one spouse believes that they are never wrong and blames all the relationship challenges on one person. I hate to be married when most couples are satisfied with okay marriage, when they're supposed to move forward, strive for something better, when they should be thriving, succeeding, and fully satisfied in their relationship. I hate to be married. And the problem most times is simply because we lack the adequate knowledge to make our marriage and relationship work. We fail to put the intentional effort that is required to change our state. Most times we start marriages in an emotional high, but when we get into relationship, we forget that we need to now do the work in order to get the relationship that we desire. And saying this reminds me of my own sister that lost her life in an abusive marriage, a marriage that never worked. And anytime I think about her, I feel so sad because I wish she knew what can make a marriage work. She wouldn't have been in that state today. But from her death, I decided to find out what exactly can make a marriage work. How can two different people with different personalities and different paths in life unite and merge to build something incredible called marriage? How can they settle their differences? How can they be able to move forward from the place of conflict that would have destroyed them, but they come out on the other side, still thriving as a couple? What is the minimum requirement to start a marriage? And what do you need to continue to keep that marriage in a place of excitement, commitment, and companionship with your spouse? These were some of the questions that I was asking before I went to do some study. And also from my experience and from what I observed, I came up with this strategy called the Love Mastery Program, which is how to create and maintain a satisfying marriage in 90 days. Now you can do this in less than 90 days or above 90 days. It depends on you really. Let me ask you some questions. Are you a satisfied wife? Are you a satisfied husband? Are you truly happy in your relationship? Are you looking for ways to spice your relationship up? Are you finding it difficult to resolve those challenging conflicts in your marriage, in your relationship today? Are you someone that wants more, but it looks as if more is far away? Are you someone that wants peace, but it looks as if you can't have peace? Are you someone that is just satisfied with where you are, but not knowing that there's something more that you can get? Let me tell you, I have a solution for you. It's called the 90-Day Marriage Satisfaction Program, aka how to create and maintain a satisfying marriage daily. I have used this strategy to heal broken marriages, restore broken marriages, cancel divorces, and also allow couples to build the relationship that is satisfied, strong, and stable. I have also used it to prepare a lot of intending couples to start their marriage right so they can be happy and have a relationship in their lifetime. I have also used this in my own personal marriage and relationship so that I can gain this status 100% satisfied husband. And I mean what I'm saying. And it's important for you to know that that is God's desire and God's plan, that you will have a marriage that is exciting, a marriage that is fulfilling, a marriage that is purposeful, and a marriage that can even change the trajectory of your future and life together. Marriages are being saved, and most of them don't end up like she did. You might be wondering, what is this 90-day marriage satisfaction program? What is this how to create and maintain a satisfying marriage daily? The program is designed to give you the end-to-end knowledge that's required for you to start and sustain your marriage for a very long time. Some of the challenges we have in marriage and relationships simply because of lack of knowledge and also lack of implementation of what has been learned, so that you can get the result that you need. I love what God said, "My people perish because of lack of knowledge." And can I tell you, continuous education and continuous improvement is required to maintain a strong, stable, and satisfying marriage over time. What makes this program very different? It's like a curriculum. You know, if you want to be a doctor, there's a curriculum. You want to be an engineer, there's a curriculum. You want to be a journalist, there's a curriculum. You want to be an accountant, there's a curriculum. So this is a curriculum for marriage. It gives you the end-to-end structure and process that you need to take to be able to start and also maintain a marriage that works. You might be wondering, well, I could find this on YouTube, I could find this on blog, on Instagram, on different social media sites. Well, you're right. But the interesting thing is this. In most of these places, you have different videos talking about different things. They are not structured. They don't give you the end to end. So you have to be in different places to get what you want in order to be satisfied, if at all you get that satisfaction. Don't get me wrong, a lot of these videos are great, amazing. But this one gives you a different perspective to that. This one is packaged, structured in such a way that you have a great workbook to go along with what you're doing. There's an audio version as well. And also there's a accompanying reading list to enforce what you have learned. You're going to be in a community as well that's going to support you, answer your questions, and also help you to become the best version of yourself to your spouse. I'm letting you know this, that if you make up your mind to bring the change that you need in your marriage, in your relationship, how to create and maintain a satisfying marriage is what you need. I can tell you the 90 days marriage satisfaction program, aka how to create and maintain a satisfying marriage daily with your spouse, is a unique one. It's something that you can have access all the time. You can keep it as a reference point, and at the end of the course, if you actually do what the course says, you might even become a marriage counselor yourself because of the knowledge and the transformation you are going to get. You know, I don't want to bore you anymore with a lot of these details. Why don't you just click the link below and see for yourself? And you don't have anything to lose. You have 14 days money back guarantee. I can't wait to see you in class.